I want to talk a little bit about data types because even though JavaScript is a loosely typed language, we talked about that, it doesn't really care necessarily to start with whether a variable is a string variable, which means it's a word, or a number variable, which means you can add or subtract whatever. It does, once it types a variable, it can be a little bit hairy. So what happens here, if we have a prompt and we are getting how old you are, automatically information coming in from a prompt is considered a string variable, and then we're going to have difficulty performing mathematical functions on it. So we have to add a line here, this line, where I take my user age, I get the user age variable up here with the prompt, and now down here I'm just dividing it by 1, and what that does is that tells JavaScript that it is a numerical variable. And that's important. What's interesting here is that you can't use a plus. I can use multiply, divide, or subtraction, and it will, any function like that is going to change a string variable into a numerical variable for me inside of JavaScript. I can't use a plus sign though, because that is what JavaScript uses for concatenation. So if I'm going to do something with plus, I need to do some other mathematical, so I can multiply it by 1 or divide it by 1 to change it from string to numerical. Then I go ahead on this line here and I add 2, and then I give myself an alert. So let's go ahead and run that and see how it works. So in 2 years I'll be 27.